Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Hey, yo, let the record show, Envy. I've never seen anyone eat as fast as I just saw Weezy eat. Somebody bought Weezy some McDonald's in here on a nice plate. It was some hash browns and an egg McMuffin, I believe. And she devoured it within 30 seconds.
She said that throat deep.
I'm telling you. I mean, she sucked it up. She sucked it right up.
Whoa.
Weezy, I want you to slow down in so many aspects of your life, starting with eating.
No, she said she likes to swallow. Hello. She swallowed it.
Okay, I don't know how you got swallowed
And then she went to sleep immediately after. Just straight, I mean, the itis kicked in immediately. We had to wake her up to jump on the microphone.
Okay, I just want to say, I woke up so early, it feels like I've been hit by a bus. And
oh my God, again. Jesus.
On some realness, it's so early to get up and get into hair and makeup for this job.
Yes.
That I see how Just Hilarious had diarrhea that morning because you got to drink coffee to get up.
Yeah.
You got to eat and all that. Like I'm turning right now.
So you're saying you have diarrhea right now?
I'm not saying I have it right now.
It's coming.
It's on its way.
I'm just saying.
It's on its way. It'll be here by 8:30.
All
Happy
right,
Cinco de Mayo.
Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Drake.
Rumor has it, rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Well, if you want to live like Drake, you can actually purchase Drake's property. Now, Drake's property is in Beverly Hills. It's 24,000 square feet. He purchased it a year ago for $75 million, and you can have this property for $88 million. Y'all guys want it? You want it? Huh?
Listen, I'm a stern believer in acting your wage, but I will never understand. What does a house do for $88 million?
I don't think that, like...
Wait, do you know anything that, like, what does it come with? What are the specs? I don't care about 24,000 square feet.
What does it do?
Well, it doesn't do anything. It's in Beverly Hills, which is probably one of the most expensive zip codes. It does have a tennis court. It has 11-car garage. It has, I think, like 13 bedrooms or something like
That's
that.
not enough.
It's just it's located. It's just prime real estate.
I mean, I will say, anybody that's ever been to LA, one of the most impressive things to me driving around is when you look up and you see those homes. I mean, it's like...
What, on the mountains, on the hills?
Yeah, in the hills. And Beverly Hills goes up as well. Like, literally, your ears start popping. And
Does the hill come with the $88 million? Do I own a hill now?
Do I own the land?
It better F me every night. Somebody better be in the house. They better have the girls in all 13 rooms available for me.
No, the house should be effing you for $88 million. Like, the house should be able to turn into like a transformer or something. Like, the house has to do something other than just be a house for $88 million.
It does make me think if he purchased it, though, for it, because he really likes his house in the 6. You can look it up on the map.
Right.
Like, everyone kind of knows where he lives in Toronto. But during the pandemic, we did see the lowest interest rates for home buying. And so for him to already being able to sell it for, what is that, a $13 million increase? You said
yes.
right?
Yeah. 70. It was 75. He purchased it for. He's selling it for 88.
But
I'm sure he's not
back in there.
He's not going to get 88 for it, but I'm sure he'll probably get
he'll
$7
definitely
to
get
$10
a nice
million.
profit.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that.
You know, I do. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I said if I read correctly, the original person that he bought the house from was like $30 million that she built it for.
Oh, wow.
Like
Yeah, bought it for $33 million in 2015.
and sold it to him for 74.
For $75 million, correct.
I wanted to ask you, Envy. I recently purchased a property and, tried to. When it got down to it, the lender wouldn't give me a loan because the building was so delinquent in HOA fees. And they said that this is a common thing because of the low interest rates during the pandemic, that so many people were able to buy property and now they can't afford to keep it up.
Correct.
Have you heard about that?
That's a lot of. It's happening to a lot of people. Interest rates were so low. Interest rates shot back up to. I mean, at one time you could buy a house for like 1.9, 2%. Some places 2.5, and now it's 6-7%. But the HOA fees, which is the home occupant fees, are usually expensive, and those are the ones that's supposed to take care of your grass, your roof, and the things outside your home. And some of those things are so expensive, and some of those properties they don't allow you to get those cheap FHA loans as well. So it does happen a lot.
Shout out to the mortgage guy. I found him on the Breakfast Club. He actually helped me get a decent rate of 5.5.
There we go.
I will tell y'all this: do not flex too early, because I was on the gram like, I'm a homeowner, bitch, and now I gotta shut up. I was like,
He said, that
and you know, it's not even me, right? I've got a great credit score. I'm making good money, but it was literally the lender saying 15% of the building is delinquent on HOAs. Like, we're not giving you no money.
Damn.
Right. But you just got to be careful too. And now might be a good time. House prices are starting to come down. Inventory is still low, but you could probably get something in the next couple of months because they keep saying recession is scaring people, and you might be able to get a steal.
Don't air quote that recession. We are in it. Eggs was $10 just yesterday. Okay. Right. So I think we're definitely there. I am waiting for it. we know just even from 2008 that a recession comes with a real estate bubble burst as well. So
Correct.
I'm kind of waiting for that myself.
Absolutely. Now let's jump to Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran was found not liable in the Marvin Gaye copyright trial. Now he spoke out after court, and this is what he said.
I'm obviously very happy with the outcome of the case, and it looks like I'm not having to retire from my day job after all. But at the same time, I'm unbelievably frustrated that baseless claims like this are allowed to go to court at all. We've spent the last 8 years talking about 2 songs with dramatically different lyrics, melodies, and 4 chords which are also different and used by songwriters every day. And I think we proved for all to see that they tried to manipulate my and Amy's song to try and convince the jury that they had a genuine claim. Like artists everywhere, Amy and I work hard to independently create songs which are often based around real-life personal experience. It's devastating to be accused of stealing someone else's song when we've put so much work into our livelihoods. I'm just a guy with a guitar who loves writing music for people to enjoy. I am not and will never allow myself to be a piggy bank for anyone to shake.
His PR.
Read this verbatim.
Right, I was gonna say his
Read
PR.
this, Ed.
His PR did a good job writing that. I'm not gonna lie. I actually wanted him to lose this case.
Why?
First off, I do believe the Marvin Gaye estate deserves the win on this. Also,
I didn't hear it.
Well,
let's listen. Let's listen. Before you go further, let's listen for the people. Let's listen.
Okay.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
That's the mashup. That's both of them together.
mashup.
You got the singular versions, where it's just his version and just her version. No, you don't have that up, right? No, of course.
Yeah,
But what were you saying,
I'm glad
man?
they ain't played that in court as evidence.
Yeah, right.
He'd have been found guilty.
Ed Sheeran is one of the GWPs, man. I love Ed Sheeran. I love how much black people love listening to his music, and I love that he's not a wigger. I can't stand when white people black people start loving him, and then they start getting a little black scent on you. I really rock with Ed, and I didn't feel like his song sounded similar.
Glorilla is currently getting sued right now as well for her Tomorrow record.
Now, when I heard that beat, I think that's
we played that,
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne. We played that. I heard that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, just in terms of being a creative, there are a lot of things that people inspire, especially with tones, with melodies, with words sometimes. There's another artist that I just interviewed. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't know if there's a lawsuit coming or not. But literally, she didn't know, and now the artist doesn't want her to use it. I think that you do kind of have to give credit where it's due. I think this is one of those spaces.
But this happens a lot, though, with every artist.
It happens a lot.
And,
it happened with Jay-Z, with Big Pimpin' a couple of times. It happened so many different people. People feel like people steal their melodies, their tones, their snare drums, their kicks. And it happens. But in this case, he was found not guilty.
I think a lot of those musical chords kind of are all the same, but I think it just depends on how big the record got. It's probably a bunch of people.
That makes sense.
There's probably a bunch of people who use the same type of chords as Let's Get It On, but we don't hear those songs.
Well, the songs are queued up now.
One of the biggest songs ever in the history of life.
Those songs are queued up now, so just play a little bit right now for people that don't know. They can hear both songs.
Darling, I will be loving you.
Great record, man.
Hey, this is an amazing record.
Tough record.
This is really trying, and Let's Get It On is 10 times better.
That's what I'm saying.
That's saying a lot.
I love both records.
But I just don't hear the comparison. And this is way more soul than Let's Get It On. A lot more seasoning on Let's Get It On.
Well, one is
also,
black and
I read
one's
that
not.
Ed Sheeran's grandmother died, and he couldn't even make it to her funeral because he had to deal with this.
That's true.
Terrible.
Yes, that's true.
Well,
All
that's
right. Well, that
unfortunate.
is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Teslin Figueroa will be joining us, and we're opening up the phone lines 800-585-1051. We're talking about Ashanti and Nelly. Now, we're talking about spinning the block. Sometimes, if you wait so long to spin the block, does it work? Does that work for you? 800-585-1051. They said Mandy B spun the block 12 times.
705 times.
We're going to talk about that when we come back to. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.